So when we talk about federation, which is basically about sharing of power and non-interference of the center and the state in each other's domain, therefore the union and the state list, right? And when there is federation, there will be supremacy of the constitution. Now, what one important characteristic that we all need to understand when we are dealing with a federal structure is that in a when we say the states have the power and they are a part of a federation, the states are not deriving their powers, their functions, their authority from the union or the center. It is being endowed on them by the constitution. Okay, so there is nothing like the union is the big brother or the father, and the states will be subservient or in any manner they have to be submissive to the center government, because both of them are deriving their powers. The source from where, yes, there is a residuary list also, I'll talk about it. So the source is the constitution. Okay, the constitution is giving the powers to both the center as well as the state. Also, whenever we talk of federation, you will have a written constitution. Why written? We have discussed the difference between the written and the unwritten constitution. And written constitution is basically where all the rules, the laws, the procedures are codified, right? They are written and they are arranged in a very logical manner, in a codified manner, so that whenever there is a confusion arises, any confusion regarding any law amendment, any power clash, you can directly refer to the constitution. Then rigidity, we have seen the constitution has to be rigid, not that it can be changed or amended very easily. So all these factors are the characteristic that you will always find in any federation. And in the case of US, in fact, the separation is so strict that the states are an independent body themselves, right? But given the Indian diversity, given the constitution of the Indian population, we have adopted a quasi-federal. So all these 5 essential characteristics are there in the Indian constitution, which are needed for any constitution to be called as a federal one. Despite all these, independent experts call it quasi-federal. Now, why do we call it quasi-federal? Let's understand. What is that unique feature that you find in the Indian constitution and not in a truly federal constitution, right? So in true federation, what happens? The center cannot interfere in the items which are given in the state list, right? That is what US is a true model of the federation. The center will have a clear different domain from the state, and so is the case with the states also, right? But in India, we have